Konnichiwa. Bonjour. Hi, everybody. This is going to be the story of the Christmas witch. And make sure you take a second to download the podcast if you'd like to support us. And you subscribe to our channel, YouTube channel, Storytime Fun. And if you'd like to make a donation, you can do it to PayPal Anonymous Content, or you can buy one of our books on Amazon. Just look in the links below. You ready for the Christmas witch? Yeah, me too. This is the story of the Christmas witch. The Christmas witch was a beautiful witch named Melisandre. She was so beautiful, and she gave all the kids Christmas presents and silver coins until one day she started breaking out in hives, and she realized the kids were the cause of her hives, and she was engaged to a handsome prince who broke up with her when her face was covered in boils. So she was determined to stop Christmas and stop Santa. So she tried to stop Christmas, but Santa made a spell, a cold spell, and put her asleep underground under ice. So the Christmas witch Melisandre's nose started to twitch, and her eyes started blinking. She was awake. The snow was thawing out from the frozen ice that held her underground by the enchantment spell from Santa. The ice was melting, and she started to move her fingers. Oh, I can move my fingers. And she moved her arms, and she hunted for her magic wand. She started moving her feet and legs, and her hands stretched out to her blue sapphire crystal wand. Oh, I'll be able to make my first spell in 1,000 years. She moved her wand and broke the glass, and broke out of her glass coffin underneath the snow that held her down. She rose up out of the snow, and she glided over the hole in the ground. She zaps her wand, and her broom appears, and she flew to her big castle up in the hills. I will get you, Santa, for doing this to me, said Melisandre. She arrived in her castle, and next door, a whole town has sprung up. There were Christmas lights blinking red and green on every street corner, Christmas wreaths on every door, and snowmen in front of every home. She looked out the window and watched as the neighbors strung up Christmas lights outside their houses. She watched as Mr. Jones put up a dancing Santa on his rooftop. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas to you and you and you. Ho, 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 I'm a jolly, jolly Santa. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. He was dancing and jingling, and everyone was putting on Santas in front of their yards and sleds on top of their rooftop with reindeer. She heard kids giggling and laughing as she retreated back away from the window. oh, kids. She used her wand to dust the books on the shelf, and she started to scratch her arms as they started itching. Suddenly, there was a loud knock at her castle door. She heard jingle bells and jingling, cheery music. Melisandre the witch opened the door, and a group of kids started singing a holiday song. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a happy... Bam! Melisandre the Christmas witch slammed the door in the kids' faces. She was unkind and unpleasant to the kids, but they kept singing and went on to the neighbor's house down the street. How dare those noisy, giggling kids come on me in my home? The nerve of those kids! She started to scratch her arms, and I hate the sound of laughter. The sound makes my blood boil. She scratched her arms even more as the children Christmas carols kept singing as they went down her long driveway to the next house. The witch ran to her big hallway mirror, and her skin was starting to turn from white to green. Red boils were on her arms. She was breaking out in hives, and a boil was on her face. Her black calf thoughts screeched, "Not my face! No, not my face! Santa, I will get you for this!" She calmed herself. Calm. Darkness and quiet. She calmed herself until her red face started to fade and her green skin started to fade. She turned on the TV, and Christmas movies are playing. Grumpy Santa was on, and all the kids are laughing and giggling on the show. You're not Grumpy Santa, you're the real Santa. You're just pretending. I know, said the kids. I'm Grumpy Santa. She switched the channel to another channel, and 12 Days of Christmas was on. She turned off the TV and turned on the radio, and Jingle Bells was playing. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. She zapped the radio, and it broke, and her radio smoke went silent, and smoke bellowed out from the radio. Being underground for 1,000 years, I am so sensitive to noise now, especially cheerful, happy kids. As she noticed the happiness and noise wreaked havoc on her beautiful skin, especially her face. Every day, as it got closer to Christmas, her skin itched more and more, and she broke out in red hives from every cheerful song she heard and every giggling child. The witch looked in the mirror and knew the hives would fully cover her face by Christmas if she didn't do anything. I have to do something to stop all these cheerful, happy kids. I will come up with a plan. I will kidnap all the kids and bring them to a remote island far, far away. The kids would miss Christmas, and my face will heal and I will be beautiful again. And I will take revenge on Santa by taking away his holiday from him. Yes, that will be good. Santa, you will have no kids, and you won't be jolly anymore as I take your Christmas holiday from you forever. She walks outside to go pick some beautiful, fresh pink roses from her gardens when she heard kids giggling and laughing. Sophie, Jose, Roberto, Ivy, Cecilia, and Sophie, and a couple kids were sledding down the hill. Wee, this is so much fun, said Sophie. Yeah, come on, said Jose. Yeah, said Roberto. Yeah, Ivy. Oh, this is so much fun, said Cecilia. Oh, this is great. They jumped up and down in the snow and then laid down and made snow angels. Come on, let's make snow angels. Woo, woo, woo. Melisandro saw the kids and walked towards them. Her skin started to turn green, and hives and boils appeared in her skin and face. The kids saw the green witch with boils in her face, and they screamed and ran away. A witch, said Jose, and the kids ran off. The witch saw a reflection of her face in a bucket of water, and she screamed as she saw her green face look like a monster. Get you kids for playing on my property. Then she said, calm, noises be gone. She breathed and breathed slowly as she counted to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I must do something quickly. I will execute my plan soon. She went inside her house and went to her closet. She put on a beautiful sleeveless dress, and zapped her broom, and she flew to the big mall. She passed out flyers in disguise as a mall worker for the Santa exhibit. She handed out flyers to parents as they walked up to have their kids sit on Santa's lap. The parents looked at the flyer. Haunted Christmas ride to the Christmas castle? I've never heard of the haunted Christmas ride, said the parents. Oh, her son said, that sounds so cool. Another girl says, I want to go. Me too. Sophie saw the flyer and said, what is a haunted Christmas ride? Oh, a Christmas castle, said Roberto. What's that? And Jose said, ooh, it's haunted? A haunted Christmas castle? That would be so cool to see go, said Jose. And Melisandre the witch says, oh, and you get to sit in a big sled with fur blankets with beautiful horses pulling the sled through the spooky woods as Christmas ghosts jump out of the woods and witches fly overhead. And then when you get to the castle, you go inside a warm living room with a beautiful decorated tree with the most beautiful ornaments you've ever seen in your entire life. And under the tree, it's filled with presents that are wrapped in gold and red ribbon and blue ribbon. And the stockings are full of candy and silver coins. And elves serve hot cocoa. And then you meet the Christmas witch, who is known as the most beautiful girl in all of the world. And she grants every kid a wish and then passes out the presents. Jose said, boy, oh boy, money! Roberta said, tons of presents and Christmas ghosts? The kids started to get excited and wanted to go to the haunted Christmas castle. Kids asked their parents for them to please let them go. I want to see the Christmas witch, said Roberto. Me too, said Jose. I want to go. Me too, me too. I want to go. The parents thought about it and they weren't sure. The witch, Melisandre said, oh, it gives parents some quiet time and a much needed break while your kids go and have some fun with their other friends. Just think of the peace of mind you'll have relaxing to do something you've been waiting to do for yourselves, like go get a spa massage or go shopping for a new dress or shoes or go read a book and finish the book and just have a relaxing, quiet evening at home. And Mom said, oh, I could definitely use a break and get some work done before the relatives come. My in-laws are coming too. I haven't been able to clean my house, said another parent. Oh, I'd love some quiet time to get my hair and nails done, said another mom. And Dad said, that's a great idea. I can finish my work deadlines. The Christmas wish mesmerized the parents into falling for her haunted Christmas kids trip to give them a break. The parents signed up for the trip by signing her trip waiver. The waiver gave the witch the rights to their kids. The parents didn't read the fine print. Oh, this is a great holiday present, said the parents, while the kids will have fun. Yes, yes, and parents signed up. The kids laughed and giggled and screamed at the same, yay, yay, yay. They suddenly forgot about Santa and only thought about meeting the Christmas witch that could grant the kids' wishes. I want a pony, said Sofa. I want a bicycle, said Roberto. I want a new phone with an audio recorder setup. I want a talking doll, Cecilia. Each kid said what they wanted, and they screamed and giggled and laughed. The witch started to itch her arms. She scratched her bare arms and started to break out in hives. She used her magic and turned her sleeveless dress into a long sleeve dress, so the parents couldn't see her hives and her skin turning green. Oh, Jose looked confused. Didn't you have on a different dress with long sleeves, lady? A boil peeled in her face. Oh no, not my face, said the witch. And she covered her face with her hair and put her hand on her face, covering it. Santa was sitting all by himself as the kids lost interest, as the Christmas witch seemed much cooler because she granted wishes. Ho, ho, ho! Anybody want to sit on Santa's lap? And the elf said, there's no line at the Santa exhibit. No lines. Come on, parents. Come meet Santa, boys and girls. That's just a chubby guy, and Santa isn't real, said a boy as he walked off. Excited, I'm going to go see the Christmas witch. Other kids left the Santa line and signed up for the Christmas haunted castle event. Santa's dumb, and witches are cool, kids said. The last parent signed the permission slip, and then the witch smiled. She was getting revenge on Santa. I'm getting revenge on Santa. And she disappeared and flew home. Oh, yes, Santa will be no more. Christmas no more. I will have all the kids removed. She sat in front of the fireplace on her favorite cozy chair, petting her black cat Doss. Oh, it will be a quiet Christmas and no more kids. And I will never have to hear another kid laugh again, and my face will stay young and beautiful forever. The next day, the witch prepared the Christmas sled and set up the ghosts and the elves and the magic boat to take the kids to a remote island far, far away. Okay, trolls, it's time for you to turn into elves. Can we stay at trolls? Said Trolls, Julian. And when can we eat the kids? Oh, we've got to wait until we get them on the island. Oh, we have to wait. Okay. Now you must make yourselves be elves. Here, zap, zap, zap. She turned the ugly trolls into cute little elves. Now be happy and smiling. She put on a beautiful holiday dress shirt and skirt with a Santa hat. Oh, I look so jolly. I could fill a toad, right, Tot? Meow, meow. She looked like a cheerful, happy Christmas fan. You're too jolly looking, said Thought. The kids were dropped off and they were giggling and making noises as they were so excited. Sophie said, I bet the Christmas witch is beautiful. I hope she grants my wish, said Jose. I want an electric car. You're too young for a car, said Cecilia. I am not. And besides, I wish for whatever I want. The witch said you couldn't get any wish you want. Yeah, that's true. Right? Jose asked Melisandre. Oh, yes, that's true, the witch lied. Oh, see? Santa can't give you any wish. The Christmas witch is much better than Santa. Santa's old-fashioned, and he has to have approval from your parents for whatever you want, which is so lame, said Jose. Yes, said Roberto. Oh, then in that case, I'll ask for a motorbike. You better ask for a helmet, too, said Ivy. The kids bickered on who they thought was better, Santa or the Christmas witch. Oh, the Christmas witch. Yeah, so cool. Well, let's meet this Christmas witch and see what witches she can make happen, said Ivy. The Christmas witch started to scratch as the kids giggled. She zapped her black cap dog and turned him into the sled driver, who had a beautiful dark green uniform on with gold buttons and a hat, as if he worked for some fancy five-star hotel. Meow, meow. Oops, said Bob. Welcome, kids, to the Christmas sleigh, which will take you to the boat, which will drive you to the Christmas castle. All aboard the sleigh. Come on, kids. Come on, come on, come on. They're just going any sled you want. There's tons of them for all you kids. Meow, meow, meow. Funny driver, said Roberto. I know, he's got a weird accent. I hear a cat meowing, said Sophie. I can't wait to see Christmas ghosts. I wonder if they're red or green, said Jose. I hope they're both, said Ivy. I hope they're nice, said Sophie. The sled went through the snow into the deep, dark woods, and sled after sled filled with tons of kids went through the woods. Red and green Christmas ghosts popped up out of the woods, making scary noises. Woo! 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 And the kids screamed, ah! Ah! And the kids screamed and giggled with delight and giggled and laughed. The Christmas snowman tossed snowballs at the kids. Snowballs hit Roberto. Duck, everyone, snowballs! Ow, ow, said Ivy. My face is frozen cold. The snowman threw more snowballs, and Ivy fell out of the sled. The snowman grabbed her and turned her into a frozen snow girl. The kids couldn't see anything as snow blizzards formed. Snow was everywhere and was so hard to see. The sleds went through the blizzards as the snowman grabbed other kids off the sleds and turned them into frozen snow kids. The witch was in the last sled. To distance herself from the kids' sounds, she had on a black coat with green fur trim on her arms and red under her black hood. She had sparkling silver tall boots. Her long brown hair blew in the wind, and her white skin started to itch. She scratched and scratched as the kids were screaming as the ghost flew around the sled. Woo! Woo! Finally, after going through the woods for some time, the horses stopped at a dock where large toy soldiers were waiting in front of a large white yacht to drive the kids on the boat to the faraway island. The kids walked up to the big boat. It was decorated like Christmas with wreaths, blinking lights, tinsel, holly, and everything was green, red and green. That was Christmas. Oh, Roberto looked around. Hey, where's Ivy? Oh, I haven't seen her, said Sophie. She must have went to her room already, said Jose. Oh, yeah, I want to see my room, said Roberto, as he ran up the plank to get on board the ship. This ship is so cool. The toy soldiers were dressed in beautiful uniforms with gold brass and buttons. Everybody aboard, said the captain to a soldier. Let's get all aboard. Toot, toot. The big ship went out in the ocean and started going on the waves, and it went through a dense fog. Hey, Sophie, there's a big fog. It's so hard to see, said Cecilia. Are you scared, said Roberto. Well, it's supposed to be a haunted ride to the Christmas castle, said Jose. Oh, yeah, said Cecilia nervously. It's all just pretend like the movies, right? Yeah. When I meet the Christmas witch, I'm going to ask for to go home by plane, said Cecilia, as she got queasy from the boat as she went up and down through the choppy waters. The sea got really rough, and the kids slid back and forth on the boat deck. They slid down and then up as the boat went up and down through the crashing waves. The fog got thicker and thicker and enveloped and surrounded the boat. A kid fell overboard and turned into a cold block of ice. A couple more kids fell off the boat and turned into big ice cubes floating down the river. The ship docked onto a private island. The boat rang to signal the kids to come ashore. Ting, 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 the toy captain soldier said. There you are. We have arrived at our destination. There it is, says Jose, the Christmas castle. Wow, it's so big, said Sophie. It looks old and gothic, said Cecilia. Oh, cool, said Roberto. I wonder if they have real armor inside. I hope there's heat, said Sophie as she shivered. Elves in green tights and red shoes with tiny little bells on the tips greeted the kids with hot cocoa. Hello, hello, Merry Christmas to you kids. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Merry, merry, until we eat you. Until we meet you. Oh, hot cocoa, said Jose and Sophie and Cecilia and Roberto. Oh, I can't wait to tell the witch my wish, said Jose. The toy captain said, if anybody wants to turn around and go home, let me know. And the witch said, "You sure anybody doesn't want to go home? Your last chance to turn back and go home to your parents." None of the kids wanted to miss out on the presents or their wish. "I want to ask the witch for my wish," said Jose. "Me too," said Roberto. "Me too," said Sophie. "Me too," said Cecilia. "I want a beautiful gown with a matching princess doll," said Celia. "I want a job for my mom," said Sophie. "What a dumb wish," said Jose. "It is not," said Sophie. "Hey, kids, this way. This way, this way. Come on, everyone. We don't have all day," said the elves in a rough tone. "Get ahead. Come on, come on, come on." "Well, you can ask the witch for your wishes soon," said the witch, lying through her teeth. "Right this way. Your wish will soon come true." The elves showed the way to the Christmas castle where the witch lived, and the boat left. There was a big drawbridge that came down over a candy cane moat that was swirled of pink and white. And the elves told the kids, "Oh, this is a candy cane moat, and you can drink it. It's mint flavored and full of marshmallows." "Oh, it looks so delicious. I want to try it." "Me too," said some kids as they went down to try to get some of the hot cocoa mint water. And the kids fell in and turned to gooey, sticky marshmallows, and they couldn't get back up. And there was a big fall as the kids walked and didn't notice kids falling into the gooey, sticky mint marshmallow moat. And they went inside. "Oh, it's so nice and warm in here," said Sophie. And they walked down a long hallway with mirrors that were covered by black tint. "Oh, this is so beautiful," said Sophie. "Yeah, it's so beautiful." "Hey, why are all these mirrors covered with black tint?" said Jose. Duh, somebody doesn't want to see themselves," said Roberto. "Oh, well, she's so beautiful. Maybe she doesn't want to always see how beautiful she is," said Sophie. There was a white crystal room they passed with everything white. White furniture, white carpet, white chairs, white tables, white blinking lights. There was a red room. There was a green room. And then they finally got to the big, giant living room. It was a Christmas room with fireplace with stockings hung. A big, giant tree in the middle. The tree was decorated with colorful ornaments, gold ornaments, silver ornaments, colors of everything. Beautifully colored, wrapped presents were piled underneath. "Present," said Jose. "I think that big one's mine," said Roberto as he looked at a big box. The elves came in the room and had silver trays with desserts on top of them. "Oh, come get your dessert," said the elves. "Yeah, we got desserts. Rice Krispie treats, fudge, pudding, chocolate candy, candy canes, cupcakes, cookies. You got it. I got snowman cookies, reindeer-shaped cookies. You got it. We've got Christmas to the hill." "Barf," said the elf. "I want a cupcake," says Jose. The kids took their favorite desserts from the tray. The kids started sipping hot cocoa. "Where's the Christmas witch?" asked Roberto. "Oh, she's getting ready," said Melisandro. "I want to make my wish," said Jose. "Me too," said Roberto. Yes, you'll get your wishes very soon," said Melisandro. The kids got hyper from the sugar and started dancing and jiggling. "Ow," and Christmas music played. They started to sing jingle bells and having fun. "Jingle bells, jingle bells. Yeah, we can't wait to get my wish. I'm getting my wish. I'm going to ask for $1 million," said Jose. "Okay, I'm going to ask for $2 million," said Roberto. "I'm going to ask for a mansion. I'm going to ask for a house. I'm going to ask for a car. I'm going to ask for all the money in the world. I'm going to ask for all the gold in the world." And the kids saw a little snow globe of a little town. Sophie shook it. The snow flickered inside. "It doesn't look very Christmassy," she said. "Yeah, it's very odd, as everything else in here seems very Christmas." The kids started to get sleepy. "I'm sleepy," said Sophie. "I'm sleepy too," said Cecilia. "I'm so tired," said Jose. "Me too," said Roberto. The witch walked up and smiled. The kids were very sleepy. Then she introduced herself as a Christmas witch. She was wearing a long, beautiful gown, sparkling, and she was so beautiful. "I am the Christmas witch. Hello, kids. So nice to have you in my Christmas castle." "I'm ready for my wish," said Jose with a big yawn. "Me too," said Roberto as his eyes drooped. The kids started to say their wishes, and her skin itched. She scratched her arms and itched an itch. "Your wishes? Well, those might be slightly delayed." "I want my wish now," said Jose, half asleep. "I want my wish too," said Roberto. "Oh, I invited you here so you would have your very last Christmas ever, because I am stopping Christmas for good. No, said Sophie, you can't do that.
No more laughter, no more giggles, no more traffic, no more lines in stores. Peace and quiet for Christmas with no kids.
Santa won't let you do this, said Cecilia. Yeah, Santa will stop you, said Sophie.
Each time the kids talked, a boil popped in her face, so she waved her wand and zapped the kids into a snow globe. No more kids! Christmas must be stopped. Into the snow globe you go, kids.
I want my wish, my wish, my wish.
The kids were inside the snow globe. They screamed, help, 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 as they banged on the glass in the tiny little snow globe. They were trapped inside the snow globe. The witch hung up the little snow globe ornament on the tree, with kids frozen into sunny snow globes all around the trees. Oh, how does my tree look, Thought?
Meow, meow.
Exactly what I was thinking. Very nice and quiet. Ah, just think, no more kids giggling and laughing. I will be once again the most beautiful woman in the world. And I will soon give Prince Alison back. And yes, she looked in the mirror and smiled. Her skin turned white and beautiful. I did it! I ended Christmas! Oh, Thought, only 5 hours more and Santa is done, Thought. No kids to deliver gifts to, no kids, and a very quiet Christmas. Santa was flying high in a sled up in the sky, and he goes to his first house. It's Jose's house, and Jose is nowhere to be seen, and not even a note from Jose with milk and cookies. Santa looks around. This isn't like Jose, not to leave me milk and cookies. This is so unusual. Santa goes into the next house, and Sophie isn't sleeping by the tree. Oh, how unusual. Sophie has never missed staying up and falling asleep on the tree, and 7 years. Something isn't right. He scratches his beard. He then goes to Roberto's house, and his parents are up on the couch worried, and he listens into their conversation. I'm worried about Roberto. He's so late from the Haunted Christmas Castle event. He was supposed to be here this morning. He was so excited to see the Christmas witch, so we couldn't say no, said the dad, calming his wife down. It says the boat is delayed due to fog, so he'll be here soon, the husband reassures his wife. But we'll miss Christmas, the mom said. Santa listens and starts putting two and two together. The Haunted Christmas Castle. A Haunted Christmas Castle? This must be Melisandre, the Christmas Witch's Palace. How did she escape my snow coffin I made her? He asked himself. She must have got thawed out. Santa goes back on the rooftop and jumps on the sleds and races to the island to go rescue the kids. Come on! Ho, ho, ho! Faster, faster, reindeer! We've got to save the kids! I only have 3 more hours until Christmas, 12 o'clock midnight. Along the way, he sees kids frozen as snowmen in the forest. He sprinkles some magic dust on the kids as they turn back to normal. He zaps them home. I just have to follow the trail of frozen kids, says Santa. He looks down and sees floating ice cube kids in the ocean. More kids. There they are. This is the way. He zaps the kids and sends them home. He finds the island and the big castle. He sees the toy soldiers guarding the castle. He zaps them and turns them into wooden toy soldiers that can't move. Oh, stop, stop, Santa, stop, Santa, stop, Santa. So Santa goes and rushes into the castle, where he finds a big Christmas tree but can't find the kids. The witch wakes up from her peaceful sleep. Santa! Where are the kids, Millicent? I'll never tell you. You've got 2 more hours before Christmas, and Christmas is over for good. If you don't give the kids to me to deliver presents to before midnight, give me the kids. Yes, if you don't have the kids to deliver presents to you before 12 midnight, your career is over as Santa, and it will be your license as Santa will be revoked, and it's over. Santa throws magic dust on Melisandre the witch, and she starts itching scratch. Where did you hide the kids? You just have to find them, said the witch, as she took her wand and then sent a zap with a magical sword for Santa. Santa the witch zapped each other and missed each other. Zap, zap, bang, bang, pow, pow. Suddenly Santa heard a faint sound. Santa, up here, we're up here. Santa saw the snow globe and hugged the kids. The kids still believe in me, witch. No, they forgot about you and your outdated old-fashioned ways. They want big wishes and big treasures. They are snotty little kids asking for material things. They don't care about the spirit of Christmas, good cheer, and all of that nonsense. They want me, said Santa. No, they don't. No, they still believe in the good of the world and the spirit of Christmas. Listen, Santa, Santa. The kids started to sing Silent Night. No, they're done with your false promises. Santa releases the kids, and the kids started singing, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas. They didn't get any wishes or presents from the witch, but still believed in Christmas. See, they believe me. The kids laughed and were happy to be